Okay, I'm almost there.
Alright. Streaming 3.3.5 PTU Star Citizen. Looks like I'm about 2 minutes away from Hurston. Hey, there it is. Cool. Hey, there's a person.
That was pretty quick.
Maybe the freelancer's a little faster, I don't know. Not getting any waypoints on the surface or anything. Oh, there we go. Took a while to pop up. What's an HMC? HMC Pinewood, HMC Opari. There's bases on Hurston, I guess.
Hurston Mining Company, maybe?
Hmm?
I think you're right. That might be what it is. Hurston Mining Camp.
Company.
Or company.
Mining
yeah.
company.
Something like that.
I'm ready to launch.
I'm almost ready. Finally got the code.
Yay!
Took forever. I'm like, what? Well, at least I got it.
Does it let you download before you get the code?
No.
Well, you have to get the code. Oh, yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I thought maybe you could update, but not log in.
So when you radio in for landing clearance at Lorville, does it matter where you land?
Jesus, you can see the Lorville from high orbit.
Oh, yeah.
It's huge.
Well, I got shot down.
How come?
I don't know.
You went into a restricted area or some kind.
Either I got too low, or I just died. Either something must have killed me. There was no warning or
I
anything.
heard you die if you touch water too.
That's what happened to me. I just blew up, and I have no idea why.
Does it put you back at Olisar? Where's it
Yeah,
put you?
I went back to Port Olisar.
Oh fuck. I should have picked a truck stop maybe.
Hurston, now that's a place I like to spawn at.
If you can get there
Right?
without dying.
Have anybody even landed on it yet?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Ven, your server's full already.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that worked because I kept on getting locked out if I try to add someone.
Yeah, I had to add someone, crash, and then they'd be on the list, and then I'd add someone, and then crash.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So I did all with 2 people. So.
I did PXP quartermaster.
Oh, can you do them in game though? Once you're in.
If they're in your server, you can go to the list on the right-hand side.
I see people landing.
Yeah, but
so...
no, there's still a contact list. I got Youngblood. Oh, there's Youngblood and Rougarou. I don't think I can add on this list though, can I?
So the H-shaped beacons are altitude. The only place you can go lower than those is in a small area between the 6 Tesa spaceport signs over the hangars.
I'm sorry, say again, slowly.
The H-shaped beacons on Lorville are for altitude. The only place you can go lower than those is in the small area between the 6 Tesa spaceport signs over the hangars.
Nice.
Yo.
Hello.
Hey, your PTU's out.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to sign in, but it's not accepting my password.
Did you copy your account? You have to copy your account again.
Get the new password and everything for it?
Yeah, I got the new password email.
And you're sure you're running
Copying
the right
and pasting
launcher,
it.
the PTU launcher, not the other launcher, right?
Well, I haven't gotten to the launcher part. Oh yeah, it's giving me an option to
You need
so I
to
guess to download it, set up the PTU.
Yeah, you have to download the PTU
so my question
launcher.
is, what folder do I set it up in so it doesn't take so long?
That's beside your Star Citizen folder. Just copy that, or if you're not going to play the old, then just rename it to Star Citizen PTU 1 with capital PTU.
For sure.
So it's Star Citizen capital PTU all squished. And just renaming it, your Star Citizen folder will probably do it, but you can copy your folder to another one named
Yeah, it says download and install the RSI PTU launcher from this link.
Did they just go ahead and open it up to everyone now, or is it still just concierge and stuff?
I think it's concierge and such.
Oh, let's hope.
Oh, I guess it's working.
I got people on my map. I'm gonna follow in. Hopefully they know what they're doing.
Alright. I'm bringing the 85X, hopefully. I won't have a problem with it. Please have engines.
They were saying little ships had to make multiple jumps.
Oh yeah, it's engines. Oh wait, can I even bring it?
I don't know, brother.
I was in a 600i. I had to make multiple jumps.
I did it all the way in one with
Really?
Yeah,
Freelancer.
I don't understand that.
I did it in a single jump in the Phoenix.
Really? That's interesting.
That's because the Phoenix is touring.
I made it in single jump with the Raven.
Is Arc Carp open yet?
I don't think so.
Chicken wings!
Hey guys.
Guess what?
Update, I'm getting it right now.
Alright.
Okay, so you can add people to your contact list, but it locks up your game, but when you close out and re-come back in, that person has been added. Because it just added Flexo, it locked me up, I closed out the RSI PTU launcher and restarted, and now he's on my list. And online.
Oh, you guys are in PTU?
Oh yeah.
I may have to recopy my account though, because I don't have any ships in my console anymore.
God damn, this place is huge.
Yeah,
Is it supposed to say 3.2.2?
No.
3.3.5.
I don't know what the hell this thing's updating.
So the landing pads are right in front of the big, huge building, right? Near restricted area.
Oh yeah, it
Right.
is 3.3.5.
Stop.
Don't pass the red barrier. You'll die. I just did that.
I didn't see any red barrier at all. Next thing I know, I was dead. I was 50 meters a second, gear down, just kind of cruising in, and I just kind of just broke up. No red, nothing.
I do not have PPU access.
You have the access?
I do not.
Well,
No.
bro, are you a subscriber?
I'm streaming it if you care.
Are you concierge?
I am not.
Get on it.
Go spend $1,000. Hurry up.
Oh, it's $10 to subscribe. Don't make him do that.
Well, $10.
Spend $1,000 for the cause.
Hey, you just gotta subscribe.
Yeah, dude, just subscribe for a month so you can get in.
I can't afford it.
I've done that
No, I know how you feel. I can't afford it either. If I could, I would. Hey, but chicken wings, they got a job.
I heard, and there's a hot chick there.
Yeah, exactly.
How do I get into the base?
I was trying to find a landing pad that wasn't being used, but they were all occupied when I went.
Well, I can't communicate. He's not in range to ask for landing. So I don't know what to do. I'm coming straight down. Do I have to approach it a certain way?
That's how I did. I came like straight to where the Tessa port is.
Okay, I don't have to recopy, thank God.
It came into me just like as an update. It wasn't even that big of an update, guys.
Oh, same.
Yeah, I'm in Flexo server. If you guys can get there, add me or add Flexo.
PXP quartermaster.
Sure. I mean, if we're in the same server.
I don't know what it's doing. I'm going back up into space. It says restricted area. Fuck. I don't know what to do. This is flickering. It's flickering some sort of watermark on my screen.
If you see like a flickering red, back off.
I see like a flickering of words, so I think it's a watermark that they're putting in. Hope I'm not getting into trouble. So, what's your advice to get in?
When you see can you see the signs for Tessa? That it makes like a rectangle.
Dude, I'm in space practically because it.
Yeah. So
it
pretty
made me
much
leave.
go. Yeah. Pretty much go right above it, directly in the center, and go straight down.
Straight down. Oh, so
Yes.
it's like a square.
Yeah.
I need to go through that square or rectangle.
Yeah. You need to aim for that rectangle spot at her.
Well, no, that's not. I don't see that. Those are waypoints on the other side of the planet.
It's not waypoints. It's just if you see how the city's built.
It says nearing restricted area. So fucking confused.
I tried to add someone to my contacts and it froze the game.
Oh,
yeah,
careful,
it does
don't
that.
do that.
You can add like, just add Rougarou and me maybe. It'll crash, but it'll add them, but then it'll crash, and then you can go in again and add them and crash. Just do 2 people, and then we'll see what we can do in game. All right.
I'm on my way.
I am trying to land in Lorville now.
I have no idea how. It's just still confusing as fuck. I see all the guys on the ground, but it says nearing restricted area, and I'm afraid to go any further.
Do you need to request for access first?
Before you enter?
Do you need to request access to land first?
I can't
before you get in?
communicate. I've got no communication option to anybody. The open comm channel is the only thing available.
So who has landed there?
I don't know.
Hey, Taniguchi.
It's Somebody can look at the stream and tell me what the fuck to do.
I can't figure out where in the hell to land at here.
I'm watching the stream. I'm confused as well.
I don't know.
I'm at the
I
space
see people's... Can I just dive straight for it, where the other people are, or...?
Well, I see people flying in.
Once you're above the spaceport, you can go straight down. But I've requested landing multiple times, but nothing seems to be lighting up for me to land at.
Spaceport. So.
Can you land outside the city by one of the gates?
That's probably a better idea.
I don't know. Going forward, seeing if it lets me in. I'm gonna try to get more over top of the place where everybody else is. Oh, now it says restricted area. It flashed red. Oh, I don't know what the fuck to do. I see landing pads. I see.
Go straight down from where the landing pads are.
I mean, worst you could do is claim your ship and give you a crime stat.
And throw me back at Olisar. That's what it's gonna do.
What if you pull out your landing gear? Would it be different if you pull out your landing gear?
I did that. Okay, I just did that. That's a good suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
So based on the big building, where are the landing pads? Right or the left?
I think they're right in front of it, like.
Yeah, it looks like they're overviewing it.
You know how it has an angle? It looks like the angle of the building. Looks like it's right in the between the arms.
Are there no other ships coming in that you can watch come in?
I watched a bunch of people go in, but I'm getting a near restricted area warning. I don't see any indication of how to get in.
Did you fly down away from the city and then try to fly into it, or did you fly directly on top of it?
There's Lorville Landing Services. There we go.
Oh, right. Passing the sun.
It gave me.
Same.
I think it gave me.
I'll fucking land a caterpillar at Lorville.
You think the landing gear helped?
Maybe. I don't know. It just when I got to a certain, it gave me this warning near a restricted area constantly as I came coming down. Scary as fuck. And then now I'm right above the landing thing, and I did request clearance, and it's letting me land.
Huh. I don't know. I requested, but it's not giving me any place to land.
I got a landing pad.
Yeah, that was my problem. I wasn't getting a place to land.
Well, there's my landing gear's not down. When I hit it.
I'm doing my shopping at Lorville. So what's the name of the planet we're all going to now?
Hurston.
Hurston, not Lorville. Got it.
Lorville's the city in Hurston.
City. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're going
down
inside.
really hard. Ouch, 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 ouch. Wow. That did not... What the fuck? Stop, you stupid...
So what
you go, maybe young blood. We're
it
trying
made
to
me
figure
crash.
out how to land at Hurston.
Fuck me. I'm upside down in smoking wreck.
So, young blood, what's your suggestion when we come into Lorville? How do we approach it?
I came in just straight from the top, pointing right down over. Now, where are you trying to land?
I landed at Lorville. Everybody can look at the stream and see how successful that was.
Did you land?
I wouldn't call that landing.
Did you land at the big building, or did you land out in the flats?
Landed at the big building.
He landed at Tesla, or whatever that.
You don't want to land on the big building. You want to land in front of the big building.
I landed in. It gave me landing clearance. I landed in the thing, just like Levski. And now it's killing me because I'm running out of oxygen. I don't know why. I have a suit. What the fuck? Don't kill me. I can't go to third person. Killed me, motherfucker.
I've died twice trying to land there, so I feel your pain, man.
Oh my fucking god, I think I'm back at Olisar.
Yeah.
Son of a...
It makes you feel better. I'm at Olisar. I'm about to go over there right now.
0-0, I'm leaving.
Young Buck, can we land outside on the flats and go into side gates?
Yes.
No,
That's what I'm going to do.
Piloting myself, brother.
Okay.
I need to do this. This is not good.
So there's the big building. The big building has landing pads on the top. You do not want to land on those. Out in front of the big building, in like the corridor, you've got all the floating TISA spaceport signs, right?
Yep.
Within that, below there are hangars that are in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
There's Hurston.
You end up having to land in those.
Okay. Yeah, because I was trying to land in there, but it seemed to be all occupied, and they wouldn't give me a spot.
Yes, that happens.
I'm at Hurston.
And then I wandered off too far from the Tesla thing and blew up.
Yeah, you do not want to do that. If you go outside of those floating signs that say TISA Spaceport, you die.
How far out of the city do I have to approach it to land outside?
I came straight down at the spaceport. It said entering restricted area, and I came straight down, and then it gave me landing clearance. It opened the gate. I got out. I crashed the ship, kind of, but then I got out of the ship successfully. But then I died, like of oxygen deprivation or something. But I have a spacesuit on.
Well, and there's oxygen there. It's crappy air, but there's oxygen.
Well,
I was watching your...
I don't understand why I died.
I was watching Board Gamer's stream and he died with no helmet on Hurston.
Your tank was full, Flexo.
Huh?
Your tank was full.
Yeah, I mean, what? I don't understand. I am streaming, by the way, so...
Contracts.
Got it, I will not mention competitor names.
Huh? Oh, board?
Yeah, no, I'm just messing around. I don't know what your policy is on that. I'm just joking around.
No, well, I mean, we're all unredacted together.
Also, I don't know, like, how much you guys collaborate or whatnot, but it's good to know that you guys, like, all work together.
Yeah, no, it's a tight group.
Priority, right?
Well, I mean, I've always thought that I did that shit in Planetside too. I mean, it was always just makes sense.
So did I really? Is this really going to be 8 minutes?
It's 12.
Nice.
Yeah, crazy. It's the fastest ship to get there.
Taking my Cuddy over there.
How about the Herald?
How's this for balancing? Phoenix can make the trip to Hurston from Olisar and Hurston in less than half of the fuel it takes a Caterpillar to do it.
Interesting.
You can make 7 trips back and forth from Olisar to Hurston in a Phoenix. And a Caterpillar, you'd only be able to make, not even 3.
Delivered to the following landing pad.
Yeah, maybe 3.
Not gonna lie, I really love the fact that I can go on a smoke break on my trips.
Eventually they're going to implement interdiction to stop you from doing that.
I know. But also, I wonder if we'll be able to walk around the ship eventually while we're doing this.
Oh yeah,
you can already. You already can
I got
walk
up and
around.
I made myself a drink when I was on a Phoenix.
Really? I'm in my Cuddy, so I can leave the pilot seat and it'll keep going?
Yeah, get the fuck out.
What?
You know what's hilarious was in Ivacati, there was I kept jumping out at Hurston and I was like, why are there all of these ships here at the exit point? It's because people got up and went to go make like food, and then like their ships were just waiting there.
That's where you want to interdict if you're a pirate.
I did see
a lot of burn through atmo.
That is awesome. You couldn't do this before, huh? They introduced this ability now with this patch?
3.3 you could get out.
What? Guys, you gotta send me a memo next time. But I guess it didn't make sense because the trips are so short anyway.
Yeah, well, if you're going to Delamar to the truck stop, that's usually when I'd get out a bit.
Yeah.
You decide your own level of involvement in Project Mayhem.
I still want the screens, though, to be able to stream some Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like, I don't know how far out you have to actually land outside of the perimeter, but
not very far.
It shouldn't be very far, and you just want to look for signs that say Gate 1, Gate 2, Gate 3, Gate 4, Gate 5, Gate 6, and then if you run inside, there'll be the trains, and the trains run every 3 minutes.
Okay.
So the layout, and I'm rendering a video on this right now, is it's from the outside in. It's the perimeter, and then you take the perimeter line to the Metro Center. Metro Center is where, like, shops, the reclamation area, the hospital, like the bar, like all of that stuff is. And then if you want to go in further to the spaceport, you take the spaceport line to Tisa Spaceport, and that's where you can spawn ships. There's also the ship shop there. And then there's some other things that aren't necessarily implemented yet.
Components. Was that with this or in the future?
With the ability to buy them?
No, components, the ability to put them in the Terrapin, as they said they were going to test.
I don't remember seeing anything on that, but
that must be in the future patch then.
This Evocati session was literally a day, or 2 days.
Is that why you were surprised when I posted that message?
Yes.
What does that tell you?
I felt like I completely caught you off guard there with that.
The fact that they pushed it from Evocati within a day into the PTU, what does that tell you, Youngblood?
Well, I mean, it was stable. And I think ultimately they're saying this is stuff that was supposed to be in, 3.3.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think it was, hell, if it's stable enough not to crash everybody, we may as well give it to the people.
Which the only time I've had crashing is due to me making a purchase on the PDA wall things.
Yeah.
Am I stupid? Moby glass is glitched. It won't open.
You know what my favorite thing in 3.3.5 is?
What?
The pollution is so bad at Lorville that there's a bunch of people walking around with like inflatable bags on their heads as respirators. Nice. And you can buy them. You can too be a baghead.
Now, does that go if you're like undersuit, or is that for your regular day clothes?
It's mostly people in normal clothes.
Oh, so like maybe you can be in your Civ clothes with that bag over your face?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
When I first saw it, I was like, look at the texture glitch on this. It's hilarious. It looks like a deflated helmet. And then I saw like 3 of them and was like, whoa, no, this is intentional. This is awesome.
Somebody brought their hammerhead here.
It's probably... No, because you can't spawn a hammerhead right now, right?
Oh, I can spawn a hammerhead.
Oh, you can? In the last patch, you weren't able to. So I think it was... Most of the time when we saw a hammerhead here, it was, NPC. And there's a lot of NP ships around.
Yeah, I just didn't want to bring my hammerhead because flying in Atmo is not the most fun with the hammerhead.
Yeah.
Well, something seriously fucked. Game.
How do you find the external gates? I'm not seeing any signs for them.
I mean, I would just fly around the perimeter. But you need to go in a little bit further because the gates aren't at the very edge. Like you'll see like some like civilization out there, but what you really want to look for is like a big wall with some towers.
I'm flying right near Orville's restricted area, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so fun balancing point number 2. The Caterpillar might burn more fuel, but it gets there way faster.
Really? Huh.
How fast did it get there?
2/3 of the time, maybe a half.
Remember,
they large quantum engine.
I'm going to time that next time. I'm curious about that because that seemed way quicker.
The Cutlass was 11:51.
Like I had time to smoke a full bowl on the Phoenix, and I ain't even started the movie.
So they said too close signal. What's that mean?
Bowl of clam chowder.
Yes.
He is not smoking any illicit substance. It is clam chowder.
It's a completely legal, 100% legal hookah.
We are streaming.
He's got a bowl of clam chowder and his big green egg.
I don't know how to solve my Moby-Glass issue.
Get out of the seat.
Yeah.
Get back in. That's your use fix it
Just
for me.
did that.
Alright, I just found gate 4 and 5.
Something's funky. It like took 15 seconds after I hit power up for the ship to respond. There we go.
I'm trying to figure out where am I supposed to land.
I can't set a route either.
How many landing pads are there, Youngblood?
It looks like a bunch of them, but the problem is I don't know how many of them we can actually use right now.
Constellation works. Should be able to get there.
Where am I supposed to land?
Can't set a route.
You can just do like I did, fly around the outside until you find a gate.
So they said the bigger your warp drive or whatever it is, the faster you'll get someplace because you'll start out slow, but you'll gradually get faster, and you will start passing the smaller ships. So it makes sense that the bigger the ship, the faster you would go if it's a long distance.
There's a lot of people here.
A lot of NPCs too. Remember, if you see a bunch of names on your comms that are like first and last name or 2 names, it's probably NPC.
I want to change my name. I want to put a space in my name because I want to be confused with an NPC when people see me.
So inside the signs, I'm supposed to I can land in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if I see how do I know where I can land? Like, does it have to be an arrow down or?
Arrow down just indicates a pad.
Okay.
You need to request landing, and then it will tell you when you're given a pad. It is kind of wonky though. In the last patch, I just waited for a hangar to open and I landed, and I never got a crime stat, even though it never told me that it was mine.
Oh wow.
Just a heads up, guys.
I should have done that.
Orville at like an 80-degree angle. How do I go about safely landing?
You see that big square in the middle of the? It should be right in front of the big tall building. Aim for that spot at Orville.
Yeah, if you see a bunch of squares down under you, that's where the pads are.
I made it, Mama.
There are pads though all throughout the city, so don't just see a square and think, "Oh, I can land there." It might not be for you.
Okay, so I see the big tower sticking out of the center of the city.
Yeah.
So in front of that is where the landing zone is. That's the spaceport. Towards the center of everything.
Okay, so it's the little gray area in front of it?
Yes,
It's
that light
probably.
gray color that looks like a town hall or city center.
Okay. I must have just missed it coming in on the Phoenix.
I don't see a wrench anywhere for me. Nothing's. Do I just land in any blue landing pad?
You can try.
He said land in the front ones, don't land on the top ones.
So, are you supposed to approach from straight up above it, or what?
I think you can technically approach from the front of the city. I've always just come in from the top.
Yeah, I tried
straight
from the
straight
side.
down to the pads, right? That's what I did.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I did.
Did you pick the right pads?
I landed on the pad. Well, I got clearance, and then I landed, and it bounced and crashed my ship. Landed upside down. I got out, died immediately, almost immediately, from lack of air. I don't understand.
Oh yeah, Hurston has no oxygen. I forgot. No,
Probably had internal hemorrhaging in your lungs.
yeah.
Maybe it was a user error.
Yeah, it's still not even.
Only smokers can survive on Hurston.
It's just not giving me any permission to land.
Yeah, I mean, it was wonky in Ivacati, too.
Yeah, I was having that problem. That's why I landed outside the city.
Yeah, or just find an open hangar and squeeze your way in there.
I see pads over there that are open.
I haven't tried the pads, but if there was a hangar open, even with a ship in there, I just landed in there with the other ship.
Yeah, I saw the pads too, but they were in the restricted zone, so I couldn't go in.
Right.
What's
If you see a red outline around anything, don't go there.
All right, what's the moon that has
How do you know it's a red out?
breathable atmosphere and is foresty?
None of them seem to be foresty.
There's one that people are running around in their underwear. What's that one?
I don't. It might have been on a part of a moon I didn't see. There's a place on Hurston though that is awesome like that. If you read off the outposts on Hurston, I'll tell you. There's two that you need to go to. One I remember the name. One I don't. One that everybody needs to go to is Stanhope. And there's actually not a base there right now. Well, they might have put one in since the last patch, but it's on an island in the middle of a lake. And just standing at the edge of the shore watching the leaves come in is freaking awesome. And then if you guys read off the other outposts on Hurston, I can tell you which one has the forest. It's really cool.
Which way is to the outer entrance?
I don't know.
Oh man.
Hard to answer that.
So if it says
look
gate,
for a big tower. Like there should be a big tower with a light on it that's really bright. And there's one of those at each of the gates.
Oh, I see. No, that's just a floating, blinking light.
So you can really feel the difference in atmosphere, huh? Like this is like 100,000 kilometers.
Yeah. And
Why
most of the moons around Hurston...
100. Sorry, yeah.
Most of the moons around Hurston are like 20,000 or like 15,000 meters. So they're smaller than the ones around Crusader.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, because Crusader's moons are about 33.
I think I found the tower. I mean, I see players over there.
That's a good sign. Should be like armed guards.
I just see
there.
a whole bunch of people right now just sort of hovering above, like scratching their heads, like, what's going on?
I found the says gate 4, but I can't actually find the gate.
Okay, it says I'm warning them.
Gonna take a while.
Area.
You'll see a warning restricted area. Just make sure it's not yelling at you, buzzing.
Yeah, I see a whole bunch of people parked out here. Oh my gosh, there's so many ships.
Alright, sir, I'm recording.
Alright. Hey, Slap Judy.
Slap.
Hello.
How's it going, guys?
What is up, sir?
I was waiting for my account to copy to the PTU here.
I got you, man.
Join you guys and showing you how all the trains work and all the cool stuff.
Can I get a party invite, though?
I'm just trying to figure out how the heck to land here.
Don't go down over the city. Don't go down over any of the buildings. Go down over the sandy parts and slowly approach the walls, and without going over any of the gray buildings. And you'll see some white blinking lights.
Kind of a bluish white.
Yeah, around the outside, and those are the gates. And you get as close to those before you start seeing like a red line on the ground. That's like the edge, and you'll see some ships parked there and stuff, I think, too. And you can sit down right there and walk into the gate.
Take the perimeter line interior.
Strongly recommend bringing a dragonfly or something with you.
Yeah, you can't spawn them now.
Well, it'd be cool to experience like the size, the scale of the place by running in, because you think you're parking like right next to something, and it's like a 7-minute run over to that thing.
Yeah. Are you allowed?
It is so big. Dude.
Are you allowed to just explore the whole area on foot?
Yeah. Yeah, and apparently you can take dragonflies in there. Rakasan's seen them parked up by the gate, so.
I am down and going up an elevator in one of the hangars.
I'm still waiting on clearance to land.
Nice.
Hangar 4.
Is that a bug? Do I just land?
If there's an open hangar, you can. I haven't gotten a crime stat yet, but...
Yeah, but then if you spawn there, you can't spawn any ships, so you're kind of stuck there.
Yeah. There's a Loreville rescue operation.
I'll come save you. I just got to take you to one of the truck stops, and you can spawn your own ship and move around like normal, but... That place is...
At what altitude should you approach Loreville?
It's kind of a trap. What's up? Sci-Fi's like, oh, I'm sure he's
Do we have to
bugging
take
out.
our guns off?
No, you don't take them off.
There's
It's
a
an
guy
armistice
looking
zone,
at
so
me.
you can't... Yeah, there's an armistice zone, so you can't spawn it. Or you can't pull it, but...
Yeah, you're in...
Yeah, this ignoramus is trying to land a reclaimer in this hangar.
Armistice zone starts at like 30,000 meters.
I know. Yeah, like other planets' atmospheres is where you end up getting the armistice zone.
I'm in New Deals.
And one of the moons...
yeah, New Deal is cool.
It's not Ariel, it's they're Aberdeen. Like
the yellow one?
You can't see the ground until you're like 5,000 meters.
Okay.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I landed just outside of her, and I see that blue light you're talking about. That bluish
on top of the tower.
Yeah, it's like
just
lighthouse.
Run to the light. Just be like a moth, just like lamp.
I'm reliving the CitizenCon presentation.
So where should I approach Loreville from?
My recommendation's on the outside and look for the blue lighthouse.
The no-fly zone is above any of those gray patches of buildings. And the height is the height of the gigantic building, 4 kilometers. Or 4,000 meters.
Oh man, this is a long hike.
You'll see some stuff floating around in there too, so... And you want to land around the outside.
3.5 kilometers now.
Like if the building is north, If you're looking at it with like a compass and the big building was
Send an
north,
invite, Finn.
you want to land over on the east.
Can I
Got
land
it,
on the
that's where I'm
ground in
heading.
front of Tisa
Okay.
Spaceport? Because I'm pretty sure I can land a cat right there.
Probably not, but you can
Did you
try.
fly? Did you fly your caterpillar rig?
Yeah, I'm in my cat.
Did you get it, Finn?
Yeah, I did.
All right, I see your marker. Do you see me?
Yep, I'm on my way to Lorville right now.
No way, I want a bag on my head.
Okay.
Pretty cool, right?
I just took off all my
No.
armor so that way it's like, or I can run. Like I'm in straight just civvies right now.
Load, you want an invite?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna stop the stream for a second and change latency options.
Invite sent.